Hello, everyone. Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle. And just a few short hours ago, we were witness to the prejudging at the 2024 Mr. Olympia event, and it is apparent to me and to you that it is a top three battle for that crisp gold Sandow. It is between Hadi Choopan, Derek Lunsford, and Samson Dauda. And thus far, all we had to go on were rusty old screenshots. But NPC News Online has saved the day with these great pictures. So we are going to find out right now, guys, who is leading the charge after prejudging. And like I said, there was other pictures, and there was pictures like this, which we're going to have a look at even better ones than this. But I use these ones for sizing, things of that nature. And you can clearly see, in case there's any discrepancy, I didn't make Hattie small on purpose. He was definitely not as large as he was last year. And that's for darn sure. So without further ado, let's look at these excellent, like I said, NPC News Online saved the day. We can find out heading into tomorrow who's actually leading the charge. And yeah, when you can see these close-up shots, Hadi Choopan is very detailed in those quads. Although I will mention, a little unsymmetrical in that aspect. Derek might not be as big in the quads, but he may be more symmetrical. Both gentlemen, look at those midsections. You can't really argue who's winning on the torso heaps. It's a little bit different here and there, but very similar. And also an argument who's winning on the arms. Some say Derek, some say Hadi. Derek's triceps, biceps go out further, and he has better forearms, things of that nature. Hadi might have better peaks. I don't know, I'm thinking Derek maybe. Now, Samson is a different creature altogether. Doesn't seem to have as big as a torso heap as the other two dudes. Keep in mind, he is a much larger man, so his lats should be a lot bigger, and they're not in that aspect. But his wheels, I think, in my opinion, he has better proportions. His arms and things of that nature matches his torso, the legs, size of the wheels on the guy. But still, it is close. Here's the next shot. Front lat spread. Now Derek the Righteous. He does have lats under there, but gosh darn it, they're all covered with shadows because of the way he is built. And Hadi and Samson, you can clearly see their lats. Samson probably again winning on the structure. Well, not so much the structure, just, yeah, he's much longer. Able to display the lats a lot better. But again, like the front lat spread, this is going to be of some debate. Hadi Choopan, definitely a little discrepancy in the wheel size, and those delts, pretty pointy. Fellers, turn to the side. And if you watch my channel enough, you know I don't just go 1 point here, 1 point there. I look at everything, and I decide, see, this is where Hadi, I noticed he was slender. He was little. Derek looked huge in certain shots like these. And Samson looks even bigger. Samson will most certainly be able to outmuscle these two dudes in certain poses. But you got to admit, even you Derek Lunsford haters, some of you don't appreciate how boring he is. Always boring. Boring and boring. But you got to admit, he certainly did improve. And Hadi Choopan, I don't think he did improve from the last I seen him at the Arnold Classic. I can tell you that right now. Free of charge. Side tricep, another debate. You see, Hadi's always going to make Derek look soft in the midsection in certain shots, like this one, and Samson Dauda as well. Samson, he answers the question, Where's the beef? I'll tell you where it is. It's on his tricep sweeps and his great big man's manly chest. Makes the other guys look a little flat, if you know what I'm saying. And speaking of flat, I don't know, guys. I don't know where they're going to place Hadi. I don't know where they're going to place Samson or Derek Lunsford. But guys, I mean, come on. We haven't even seen the back shots yet. Interesting. Very interesting. Now, Derek's probably going to win the poses due to overall condition. Hadi might have the best back. I think he does. Samson, he's probably the biggest. Well, he is the biggest, but he has maybe the widest width-wise back because he's so gosh darn big. Now, here's where I'm going to get some hate. I'd put Samson bloody well second here. Hadi Choopan, his left leg and his left glute, the whole left side. He's like Two-Face from Batman. One side is muscular and ripped. Tommy Lee Jones. He's just like Tommy Lee Jones. Who played Batman? Val Kilmer, or was it George Clooney in that one? Forget. But yeah, is that not going to be a problem? His legs look slender, I noticed in the live streams, things of that nature. But I didn't realize that he was actually soft in that one badonkadonk. But anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on that. Samson, he never had glutes to begin with, but I don't think I've ever seen him this striated. That live stream did him no justice whatsoever. I'd give him second as far as condition. Well, Hadi does have the best back in the lat spread. Here's the rear double, and Hadi falls to third in this one easy. And I don't want to get any people hating on me, but you can clearly see I don't just make stuff up. Look at Hadi's left quad, or left hamstring, and left glute. Is it me? Am I just seeing things? Look at Samson's glute, the same side, and his hamstring. You tell me. You can't just go off a name and say, oh, it's because it's him, he's going to win. Have a look. Take a look. Samson's back is in. Hamstrings peeled. Derek's back looks improved, I think, from last year. Wow. And of course, there's no denying it that Hadi Choopan has the best abs and thigh on the Olympia stage. And Andrew Jack can't even hold a candle to him. Not tonight, anyway. Not today, Ray. It just was not Andrew Jack's night. Samson Dauda has improved in the abs. Derek Lunsford has improved in the abs. Now, that keeps them from getting beat up and thrown in the ditch. No? Good analogy? Quad's very slender on Hadi, too, I noticed. So unsymmetrical from the front, unsymmetrical from the back. That could hurt Hadi. And there is going to be shots where it doesn't really matter, does it? Hadi's the most peeled, head to toe, shredded to the diced, if you will, man on the stage. But it is shots like this. It's not every one. And he looks big in the most muscular. A lot of the other shots, not quite so much. Derek, I don't know what he was doing. I think he was trying to go crab because this was kind of one of the only hands clasped instances that he had. They'd call for the most muscular and he'd just instantly go for the crab. I don't get it. I don't know. Kind of made him look small because when nobody else is hitting it, you're hitting the crab, you're going to look small. No matter who you are. Now, Hadi's crab's not that good, but the hands clasped, obviously, winning. Samson, he looks pretty presentful, too. But it's more than just the most muscular contest, isn't it? Isn't it, indeed? So, you guys trust and depend that I will give you my honest opinion and not just say, okay, Hadi's going to win to please most of the fans. In my opinion, I would give Hadi Choopan third in this lineup because he had a couple of things wrong. And go look at those back shots again. If you think I'm half crazy, I think Hadi Choopan was half soft. Just that one left glute, one left hamstring. It's kind of funny. And Samson Dauda, he really impressed me. In the live stream, it was hard to tell. These pictures, they show the true condition of this man. And I mean, Derek, they're going to pick him again. He improved. They picked him last year. They're going to pick him this year. And depending on what happens tomorrow, I think Samson has a good chance to get that silver medal. Have a great night, guys.